Hello and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 9. We are currently sitting in Philadelphia. And we're unfortunate we're going to fly into New Jersey. Down into Delaware. Into Maryland. And then into Virginia. And the reason why we're doing it this way is because we have to avoid DC. There's actually now a no-fly zone enforced over DC. To then come across Virginia, go into the mountains, and drop down into Lynchburg. We're going to get ourselves some lemonade to go with these cheesesteaks. Now, I understand
Viper, Cherokee, report them in sight.
Actual Lynchburg lemonade comes from Lynchburg, Tennessee. But, dealt with that. Anyway. So we have to make sure our radio stacks are in the correct locations, which is 1152 is the correct one, and 1112 is the next one. Okay, that's good. My heading indicator should be 160. That's good. Beautiful. So now we just have to request some guidance. Tune to Philadelphia ground. Okay. And we're going to request taxi departure to the south, I guess.
Philadelphia ground, Baron, Bravo Tango, Zulu 684 with Charlie. Request taxi to the active. Departure to the south. Baron, Bravo Tango, Zulu 684, taxi to and hold short of runway 26 using taxiway Delta Alpha.
I really should slow down the head speed on this.
Contact tower.
It's a little disorienting.
0.425 when ready.
Acknowledge.
Taxiing, hold short, runway 26 using taxiway Delta Alpha, runway 8, Alpha 1. Baron, Bravo Tango, Zulu 684.
Request pushback. Push us back, please, and thank you. Okay, we're being pushed back. That's probably good enough. Thank you. Away we go. We've got full yaw, plus some differential brake. There we go. Get that mouse cursor out of the way. While we're taxiing, let's make sure we take the time to put all of our heaters on, because the last thing we want is for stuff to be freezing. Oh, good. They're already on. Good. Good. I forgot I turned them on already. Apparently, as we just found out, Philadelphia is underwater. I can't see my mouse cursor. Don't know where it is. Attitude indicator. There you go. Negative 12 feet. So, now we know that Philadelphia is underwater. Good to know. A little bit of differential brake, some rudder. Not the nicest of turns, but whatever. You see I fixed my GIPS now that you can see it. And my radio stack for that matter. It's wonderful. Which way is that going? Is that going to the right? It's going to the right. Okay. Start a little bit of differential braking action. Start a little bit of that. A little bit of something, something. There we go. Runway 8. Why can't we just take off runway 8? No, they make us go all the way down here to 26. Ever mention the stupidity?
Soar 3773 with Charlie, ready to taxi IFR. Soar 3773, taxi to and hold short of runway 27 right via taxiway Juliet Hotel. Contact tower on 135.1 when ready.
Have I mentioned the stupidity?
Short runway 27 right using taxiway Juliet Hotel. Soar 3773.
Of you making me drive on a runway to get down to the end of the runway? Why don't they just build taxiways the rest of the way? Pennsylvania logic, I suppose. Never said they were smart. Right, here we are.
Philadelphia Tower, Baron, Bravo Tango, Zulu 684 at runway 26, ready for takeoff, south departure. Baron, Bravo Tango, Zulu 684, cleared for takeoff, runway 26, departure to the south approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 26, Baron, Bravo Tango, Zulu 684.
Okay, we're here. Parking brake on. Flaps up. I don't remember what these two buttons do, if anything. They don't seem to be doing anything. Okay, don't need our fuel pumps. All that shit looks good. Oh, we should vent our fuel for fun. Okay, guys, I think we're ready. Throttle full. Our pressures look good. Brakes off. Yeah, shut up. I know. Flying tip, your parking brake is on. Why don't you suck a dick, game? Lift off the ground, please. There we go. Thank you. Wonderful. Accidentally put my flaps the wrong way. How's our gifts look? Not bad, but unfortunately, see that river there? That means we're now in New Jersey. Fucking New Jersey. Oh, whoops.
Baron 684, we're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Affirmative.
Philadelphia departure, Baron, Bravo Tango, Zulu 684, type Baron, 3 miles southwest of Philadelphia, 1,500. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Baron, Bravo Tango, Zulu 684, Philadelphia departure, squawk 2747.
Acknowledge.
Squawk 2747.
Change my transponder here to 2747. Beautiful.
Radar contact 3 miles northwest of November, Juliet 25, 2,500. Clear through the Bravo, airspace.
Affirmative.
Cleared to the Bravo, airspace. Baron 684.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's nice to be up in the air again, guys. It really is.
Baron 684. Traffic is 7 o'clock, 4 miles at 100. Boeing MD-80. Report them in sight.
Him?
Baron 684. Have the Boeing MD-80 in sight. Philadelphia departure. Soar 3773. Climbing
Whoop.
cruise 900 for 12,000.
Saz.
Soar 3773. Philadelphia departure. Roger. Current altimeter 29907. Soar 3773. Turn right heading 295. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 12,000. Turn right heading 295. Zoom on navigation. Climb and maintain 12,000. Soar 3773.
Whoops. Trying to adjust my trims here and not paying attention to what's going on. You know what? I'll just let it do it automatically.
Baron 684. Contact Philadelphia departure on 127.35. Soar 3773. Contact Philadelphia departure on 124.35. 127.35 for Baron 684. Going to Philadelphia departure, Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Philadelphia departure, Roger, altimeter 29907.
Huh. Is it control? Yeah, it's control. There we go. We got the props. Props, yo. How's our gips look? Look at that. It's beautiful. We're dead smack on target. Unfortunately, yep, we're still in New Jersey. And we just about reached our cruising altitude now. 6,500. Ever mentioned my head's a little too sensitive? I really should adjust that some more. Oh my god, what the hell is that beeping? If you know what that beeping is, please tell me in the comments, because I can't take that nonsense much longer. Our manifold pressure is okay. Our RPM could stand to go a little bit lower. There we go. Look at that. perfectly leaned out, and we're off course again. Yep, see, we're off course again. Putting out over 100 frames per second, that's lovely.
Baron 684, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Squawk 1200, frequency change approved. Baron 684. Atlantic City approach. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684.
Oh my god.
Type Baron 2 miles west of Charlie 01. Request flight following. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Atlantic City approach. Squawk 5703. Squawk 5703. Baron 684. Baron 684. Radar contact 2 miles southwest of Charlie 01. 6000. Altimeter 2997. Copy. Baron 684.
Whoa. Who the hell is doing that?
16. Turn left heading 270. Turn left heading 270. Baron 616.
Wow, I'm really bad at flying lately.
Baron 616.
Whoops, 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 whoops.
Heading 300. Turn right heading 300. Baron 616.
Okay, it's definitely biasing to the left. Okay, my aileron trim barely moves. It's a very minor thing. I wish there was a button to say, you know, reset all trims. That'd be nice. How long do we have to change our waypoint? 3 miles! Shit. You almost don't need the joystick to fly most of the time. You can just do it all with your trims. Why do I constantly shift to the right? It's annoying. You know, I'll start off here. My ass will be nice and comfortable, and all of a sudden I'll start doing one of these. It's the damnedest thing ever. You know what? We're just going to switch it now. NXN. What key was that? O? I think it was O.
Atlantic City approach. Baron November 7.
I want to go to
With you, 9,000. Baron November 7.
211.
920. Atlantic City approach. Roger. Current altimeter 2997.
Do it this way. Was it 211? I think I said 211. Beautiful.
Atlantic City approach. Pacifica 8054 with you.
Whoops.
Pacifica 8054. Atlantic City approach. Roger. Altimeter 2997.
I used to be so much smoother than this. At least the damn thing stopped beeping at us. How's that look? Are we on course? Nope, we're off course. Lovely, because I missed my turning point. That's what happened. Oh well. Such is life. We'll recalibrate eventually. So what's new with you guys, huh? Living the dream? I was partially gone because I just did another 3 weeks down in Pennsylvania working. You may have noticed my other channel has a little bit more of the Hotel Hostage File series. This time we did Top Gear 2, interestingly enough. Doesn't quite have the same nostalgia factor for me that Top Gear 1 had, but whatever. Top Gear 2 is actually the third game in the Top Gear series I played. The second one of which might be featured on this channel at some point, Top Gear Rally for the Nintendo 64. Bit dated of a sim these days, but hey, that used to be a thing. Oh, lovely, lovely clouds. Lovely clouds.
Atlantic City approach, Cessna November 6,
Why are we suddenly falling out of the sky?
616, descend and maintain 1,600. Cessna November 64672. Atlantic City approach, roger. Current altimeter 2907. Pacifica 8054. Turn left heading 070. Turn left heading 070. Pacifica 8054.
There's an MD-83.
1,600. Baron 616.
Coffee. At some point, I do intend to set up my strategic commander for this game, make it just a little bit better so I don't have to keep leaning forward like that to hit the keys. I can just lean back, put my other hand down, and push the buttons.
Aaron 684. Traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at 5,000. Boeing MD-80.
Yeah, I saw him already.
Pacifica 8054. Traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at 6,700. Aaron, report them in sight. Aaron 684. Traffic in sight.
See? Right there. I saw him before you said anything.
Piper November 24016 is type Piper Cherokee, 2 miles southwest of Atlantic City, 2000. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Piper November 24016, Atlantic City, departure, squawk 2756.
Another good key for that would have been to put my GPS on that.
Squawk 2756, Piper 016. Piper 016, radar contact 3 miles west of Atlantic City, 2,300, cleared to Charlie airspace, maintain no navigation. Cleared to Charlie airspace, Piper 016. Pacifica 805.
That's something I'd like to find out. How do I change my voice? I know I've done it once before, and I don't like the one I pick now.
Descend and maintain 1,600, Pacifica 8054.
Here comes another cloud.
Pacifica 8054. You are 20 miles west, cleared, turn right heading 100. Descend and maintain 1,600. Approach ILS, runway 13. Maintain 1,600 until established on the localizer. Contact Atlantic City Tower on 120.3. Turn right heading 100. Descend and maintain 1,600. Cleared ILS, runway 13. Approach. Maintain 1,600 until established. Tower on 120.3, Pacifica 8054.
The time in simulation is currently 11:40. We took off, or we started around 11:15. I didn't pay attention to when we pushed back. Oh, we just found the beacon. Yay! We just found the beacon. We just found the beacon. About 60 kilometers out. Or nautical miles out, rather. Whoop, chip, 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 chip. Oh my god, is that beeping gonna really start again? Part of it too, my controls are a little twitchy because I'm using a flight stick, not a flight yoke, which is designed more for aircraft that's, you know, military in style. Something that needs a lot finer controls.
Aaron 616, turn right heading 010.
Like, you know, the 300S is fun. I should probably fly that.
Aaron 616, turn right heading 040. Turn right heading 040, Aaron 616.
I wish I knew how to use the ADF, but I don't. Are we still in Jersey? I think we are. Let's check. Yep, still in Jersey. Get ready to go to Maryland, though. .55 knots, or nautical miles. We're currently going 160 knots, so about 10 minutes-ish, maybe? It's saying 22. Who knows?
Atlantic City, approach, Aaron, November 54288, with you. Aaron, November 54288, Atlantic City, approach, roger, altimeter 2997.
Stop nosing down.
616, you're 16 miles west, cleared, turn right heading 100, descend and maintain 1,600, approach ILS, runway 13, maintain 1,600 until established on the localizer. Contact Atlantic City Tower on 120.3. Turn right heading 100, descend and maintain 1,600, cleared ILS, runway 13, approach. Maintain 1,600 until established. Tower on 120.3, Aaron 616. Aaron 684. Contact over. Approach on 132.425.
Affirmative.
132.425. Aaron 684. Over. Approach. Aaron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. 6,600. Aaron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Over. Approach. Roger. Altimeter 2997.
2997. Bye. Is that all? Like, I'm really starting to think that's all the atmospheric pressure ever is here is 2997. I mean, I understand that's, you know, regular pressure, quote unquote. About 750 or 760, whatever the hell, millimeters of mercury, or 980. Yeah, not 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 980. Oh my god, guys, it's been so long since I've been in a chemistry class, I've forgotten. What the hell am I?
Cessna 696. Contact Simpson's approach on
Oh, shit.
127.905. Going to 127.905. Cessna 696.
What the hell? you stop doing that to me? Why do I have... What the hell? Okay, you may notice over here on my left wing, if I can get my head telescope over that far. There you go. What the hell is that notch in my wing for? It's not on my right wing, but it's on my left wing. Is that my aileron? Aileron trim? Is that how it trims it? It just puts a little flap down? Because my flaps are off, and those would be on the leading edge of the wing anyway, not the trailing edge. See? Let me look at this window. No, they are on the trailing edge. What the hell? Yeah, see, those are my flaps there, so I don't know why that's there.
Turn left heading 045. Turn left heading 045.
Guys, I'm confuzzled. Between that constant fucking beeping... Well, I'm thinking about it. Let's get my radio stacks lined up. So our next point, well, we just turn... Huh. Well, our next radio point will be 1088.
Piper 776, contact Tucson approach on 127.905. Going to 127.905, Piper 776. Learjet 664, turn left heading 010. Turn left heading 010, Learjet 664.
Radio. What does this do?
Contact Atlantic City approach on 124.
I was on Atlantic City approach. You had to be over to Dover.
124.6 for Baron 684.
Oh, am I that far off course?
Atlantic City approach. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Atlantic City approach. Roger. Current altimeter 2,907.
I didn't realize I drifted that far off course.
Contact Dover approach.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Point 132.425. Baron 684. Dover approach. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. Learjet 664. You are 20 miles west. Turn right heading 070. Descend and maintain 1,900. ILS runway 10. Approach. Maintain 1,900 until established on the local edge. Switch to advisory on 123.65. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Dover approach. Roger.
Yeah, that's my aileron trim. Okay. I thought so.
Turn right heading 070. Descend and maintain 1,900. Cleared ILS runway 10. Approach. Maintain 1,900 until established. Advisory on 123.65. Learjet 664.
Okay. Now that we're on straight and level flight again, what is all this shit? Audio. No idea what that is. Gimme. No idea what that is. Oh, can't click that button. Hang on. Gotta do something like that, so now I can click this button. No idea what that is. be off. Oh my gosh. That beeping is driving me buggy. We're well off course again. Oh boy. Guys, what the hell are we doing? So I got this hi-hat switch that obviously doesn't do anything. Because, you know, it won't. I should probably put all my trims and stuff on my hi-hat. That'd be a good idea. Why the hell does it keep beeping at me?
Dover approach, Barrett, November 31216 with you. Barrett, November 31216, Dover approach, roger. Current altimeter 2997.
Oh, that's fucking creepy. I wish there was a way I could just, you know, push one button and just have it immediately snap to where I'm pushing it. We're too high up. Sorry guys, I got an inch on my leg. Ooh. Whoa. Sorry. I just can't fly for shit today, can I? Gips looks good. What the hell is that beeping? Well, that loud beep means I shut the autopilot off. Well, that's a good one to know. What happens if I open my door while flying? Not gonna do it, but what happens? That's a good question.
Dover approach, Cessna
Okay.
November 8834 with you. Cessna November 8834 from Dover
Right,
approach,
that's
roger.
gotta shut up somehow.
997.
Is that it? Is that what's beeping? Yes, okay, good. That was Morse code telling us that we were locked on SBY. So it was actually the Morse code of SBY, so you knew which beacon you were tuned to. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. Oh, shit. Don't read your flight plan. Don't read your flight plan while you're flying. Kind of drift off course that way.
Traffic in sight.
Because, see, my concern is... Let me show you just in just a second. Bibink. There we go. My concern... Oh, look at that. Look how good we were doing. Well, aside of this whole thing. But, I mean, look at that. We're actually not doing too bad. Anyway. My concern is when we get down here to actually get to Salisbury. How do we then fly to Lisa? How do we specifically see Lisa? It's just a jetway intersection. You know, how do I know which direction I'm flying? Or do I just fly down altogether just as the compass directs until all of a sudden, bink, I pick up HCM and then turn to match HCM? That could be a thing. In fact, that's probably what you end up having to do, but it's one of those things I wonder. My head's crooked again.
Baron 684, contact Tucson approach on 127.905. 127.905, Baron 684.
Tucson approach.
Copy, Viper 776. Tucson approach, Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684, Tucson approach, roger, current altimeter 2997.
I have no idea where Tucson is. I know where Puxatawny is, but I don't know where Tucson is. 14 miles. Where is everybody? There's like nobody out today. It's a beautiful January morning. Before some Weisenheimer tries to tell me it's February, I'm fully aware it's February. But in terms of this game, it's January. Deal with it.
Traffic is 12 o'clock. 4 miles at 3,300.
Oh, wow, there it is.
Piper 776. Traffic is 12 o'clock. 4 miles at 6,400. Barron, report to insight. Barron 684. Have the Piper Cherokee in sight.
So far below me, why do we care?
Piper 776. Have the traffic.
Shut up. That's the better question. Why would we care? It's currently 2 degrees out. It's wonderful. Our altitude is pretty stable. Our vertical speed is good-ish. Why can't I get it exactly 0? I don't know. Stop sinking, damn you. Our manifold pressure is pretty good. Our RPMs are pretty good. Fuel flow is decent. CHT. What does CHT mean? I don't know. But our exhaust gas temp is pretty good. Oil pressure is fine. Oil temperature is fine. 1 minute out. Okay. We're a little off to the left again. No pitch information. Quit your pitching. Look at that. Oops.
Cessna 472. Contact Baltimore approach on 124.55.
Yes, that's the compass.
124.55. Cessna 472.
Just in case you're curious. What do we got? 1.7 miles. So let's just switch it now. N, X, N, V. Right, so we want to go to 227 for now. Let's just do it this way, it's quicker. 227. Beautiful. Turn to match. There we go, we're now lined up with the compass at 227. Beautiful. So now our next nav point will be 1141. Oops. And we would transition to HCM when we are 19 miles out. So in theory, when nautical miles here says 19, we'll change angle. I think that's how that works. But for now, we just have to fly via compass. Those jet waypoints are hard to use when you're in a prop plane because you don't have somebody yelling at you saying, "Oh, time to change." Message. What's the message? You're not going to tell me, huh? Jerks. Can I read the message if I get my mouse in the right spot? No, what if I hit message button? Airspace ahead, less than 10 minutes. Okay. That's almost useful. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, man. I'm so glad I learned some of this. Oh! Oh, look at that! Oh, that's beautiful. I can't click this button because it's off the map. Or off the screen, rather. So what if I just did that a little bit? And in fact, I probably... No, I can't do that. See, the thing you guys aren't...
Contact over approach on 132.425.
Thing you guys aren't aware of...
132.425, Fort Piper 776.
And maybe you are aware of this, is that I have 3 monitors. And in order to use 3 monitors I have, because I have them in PLP format, or portrait, landscape portrait. Oh, nice. OBS. Okay, I don't know what that is. NRST. Oh, nearest airport. Nice. Okay. Oh, no, no, go away. Can you, please? Flight planner. There we go. The only way to be able to use portrait, landscape portrait is by using a thing called, what the hell is it? Soft TH? Or something like that. So I actually have to hack in support to go to the secondary monitors, and the problem is that I can't click on, like, if my finger right now is on my right monitor, not my center monitor. So in order to click, it won't let me click because it's off the monitor. So it has to be, you know, on the monitor for me to click it. Whoops. Instead of fiddling around with my GPS, I should really pay attention to how I'm flying. Do not use your GPS while you're flying, please. What's this? Does that control my zoom? I don't know, because my finger's off the monitor again. Map zoom in and out. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that.
On 120.05.
We are like boss here.
120.05 for Cessna 696.
Oh, we are sinking fast. Okay. Oh shit! No, I don't want that. Oh god, god damn it! Whoa! Right. So stop playing with the GPS while flying, please. Message. Less than 2 nautical miles. Okay, good to know. Right. So I'm gonna put this away now before it causes me to crash. Nice to know we kind of figured out what's going on a little bit with that one.
Gaia 1068. Contact Baltimore approach on 124.55. 124.55 for Gaia 1068.
Well, the advantage of opening up my GPS, again, if I do that, is that, oh look, I can even make it taller. So let's do that, in fact. Make it fill the screen at least. Here we go. So we are in Maryland. We're about ready to hit the Chesapeake, which will put us into Virginia. That'd be nice. Is this thing yelling at me again? Now what are you yelling about?
Baron 684. Contact Washington Center on 132.55.
Yeah. Shut up.
Point 132.55. Baron 684. Tucson approach. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you 6,700. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Tucson approach. Roger. Altimeter 2997.
I could have swore he told me to contact Washington Center. Why did I call Tucson again? Whoops. Nosing down again. Stop doing that, Blitz. If I really wanted to, I could switch all my gauges and stuff over to use GPS instead of the nav radios. But I don't know, there's something, you know, more homey about doing it by nav radio. There you go. We are now 60 nautical miles out. When we get to 19 nautical miles, I'm going to turn and face the beacon. Like I said, I think that's the plan. Oh my god, why does this thing keep blinking at me? Where's my finger? Where's my finger? Message.
Baron 684. Contact Tucson approach on 120.05.
What if I don't want to contact them?
Point 120.05. Baron 684.
We are sinking fast.
Tucson approach. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Tucson approach. Roger. Current altimeter 2997.
Nice to know. Been in the air about an hour now. November 1576 with you, Niners out. Baron, November 1576, Patuxent approach. Roger, altimeter 2997. Goodbye. So, I heard you like medkips. Mudkips. I heard you like them. No? Don't like mudkips? We are well off course here.
Cessna 960, contact Patuxent approach on 127.905. Going to 127.905, Cessna 960.
Our altitude is too high. We gotta bring it back down a little bit. There's our fuel tanks look? Do we have a fuel gauge somewhere? I can't see it around my throttle. Oh man, we got so much fuel. So much fuel. Enough fuel to fly for days. Shout out to Flab Leaky. Where's my finger? There's my finger. Inside airspace, less than 10 minutes ahead. Okay, good to know. Would you stop blinking? I get it. I'm off my path again. Get my finger out of the way again. Very annoying, I have to keep moving my finger around. How cool would it be if you had a touchscreen monitor or a tablet or something, and you put a digital copy of this up on your tablet, and then you can just poke it and play with it and shit like that? Touchscreen panel, oh my god. That'd be epic. $45 miles. It's another 23 miles or so, or 26 miles or so. Yeah, 26 till we turn. What are we turning to? 272. Wow. So now the point is we have to keep just flying as the compass wants us to. And then we'll turn the other way. Ooh. Does anyone know the key to move the autopilot pipper? I could just put the autos. God damn it! Why do I keep saying that? Oh, that's not the key. I was gonna say I could put the autopilot pipper, and we'll just follow the little orange pipper, but yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just do it the hard way.
Baron 684, contact Washington Center on 132.55. 132.55. Baron 684. Tucson approach. Baron
Again.
Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you 6,700. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Tucson approach. Roger. Current altimeter 2997.
It tells me to contact Washington Center. I hit the button to contact Washington Center and calls Tucson approach. What the fuck? I don't know, guys.
Tucson approach.
20 miles.
November 80664 with you. Cessna November 80664 Tucson approach. Roger. Altimeter 2997.
Okay, I've learned do not text while flying either. We're a bit off course still. Oh my gosh, I got an itch. Sorry guys. Don't scratch your itch while flying either. Because then it makes you look like you're a drunken sailor. There we go.
Cessna 664, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Washington approach on 119.85. 119.85 for Cessna 664. Baron 576, contact Patuxent approach on 127.905. Going to 127.905, Baron 576.
There's our waypoint. Yeah. Fucking airspace. $16 nautical miles. I don't know what any of this shit is on the screen here. But however, does it tell me what it is? No. Because that'd be too convenient. Yep. No idea. Get my finger out of the face. There we go.
Baron 684, contact Norfolk approach on
Norfolk! Yay!
0.05. 126.05, Baron 684. Norfolk approach, Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684, Norfolk approach. Right.
I also finally figured out how to change my voice. I don't know if it's a good voice or not. We'll find out. How's our manifold pressure? It can go up a little bit. Our RPMs are fine. Our fuel flow is fine. Okay. How's our distance? 27. So probably about 8 miles till we turn. About that. Into a cloud we go. Stop nosing down, dumbass. Hey, we broke through the cloud.
Norfolk approach, Emerald Harbor Air 90127 with you. Emerald Harbor Air 90127, Norfolk approach. Roger. Altimeter 29997.
It's Norfolk. Or Norfolk. You don't say Norfolk. Just like I'm from Suffolk. Not Suffolk.
Norfolk approach, orbit 2179er with you, 7000. Orbit 2179er, Norfolk approach. Roger. Altimeter 29997. Norfolk approach. Cessna November 746.
That's gonna drive me buggy.
With you. Cessna November 74696, Norfolk approach. Roger. Turn altimeter 29997. Orbit 2179er. Turn right, heading 120.
So basically what I think...
120, 4
is that if we keep flying on the straight and narrow, eventually that yellow line will move, and that'll tell us when it is perfectly time for us to turn ourselves. You know what I mean? (1141). Good. It's already ready. That'll be at 285. So we're actually going to start going straight west till we get near Lynchburg. Then we'll go straight south. Sorry, my arm was blocking the camera. There we go. Oh, I see a plane. It's a Cessna Grand Caravan. I gotta leave my head slightly left, I guess.
Traffic is 8 o'clock, 4 miles at 7,000, Boeing 737, report them in sight. Emerald Harbor Air 90127, have the traffic. Orbit 2179er, traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 9 South, Cessna Caravan, report them in sight. Orbit 2179er, have the traffic.
Yeah, 20.3 miles. We should be turning soon, no? Oh yeah, 1 mile.
Baron 684, traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at 9 South, Cessna Caravan, report them in sight. Baron 684, have the traffic. Emerald Harbor Air 90127, traffic is 1 o'clock at 6,900. Baron, report them in sight. Emerald Harbor Air 90127, traffic in sight.
Overshot my turn, dumbass.
Baron 684, traffic alert. 11 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 9 South, Cessna Caravan, report them in sight. Emerald Harbor Air 90127, traffic alert. 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 7,000, Baron, report them in sight. Baron 684, traffic not in sight. Orbit 2179er, contact Norfolk approach on 125.7. Going to 125.7, orbit 2179er.
Do you guys see him? Because I didn't see him.
Emerald Harbor Air 90127, have the traffic.
$9,000. He should be above me. Boeing. I don't see no fucking Cessnas. I did not see him. We had 2,000 feet separating us. It's not exactly like it was a real high risk of collision. You know what I mean? Look at that. That's like textbook right there. Whoops, we are going way too high up. We are heading west. We're supposed to be on an even numbered multiple of 1,000 plus 500. Which is why we've been flying at 6,500 for most of the trip. I don't know why the game suddenly locked up like that. It's almost as if I was playing on my laptop or something. There we go. Slightly nose down just to get our altitude back down, which is going to put our speed up, which is going to make us nose up naturally. kind of in a danger of overspeeding here. Good, we're back on target now. Slightly to the right, slightly. Whoa, that's to the left, dumbass. Oh, for Christ's sakes. What a dumbass.
Barron 684, contact Richmond approach on 126.4.
Richmond got it.
Going to 126.4, Barron 684.
Oh,
Richmond approach, Barron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you, 6,800. Barron Bravo Tango Zulu 684, Richmond approach, roger, altimeter 29997.
why is it constantly nosing up? Stay down. I have no idea how to read that. One of these days I'll actually try all the tutorials and it'll actually teach me how to fly. That'd be nice. I'd like to get prepared at some point and use that to learn how to fly, but I don't have that money. About 2 miles till we turn. Again. I see. That. Oh, it just thinks we did hit the point. Okay, so let's hit N, X, V. Find where my finger is. We have to go to 285. Good, we're there. Look at how deft that was. I said deft, not deaf. My next one is 1133. And that'll be at 282, which is almost no difference. Look at that. Perfectly online. We are doing awesome! And I can't wait until I program my strategic commander. This way I can just keep my hand back here. I don't have to keep going click, click, click. Because that's getting really annoying really fast. Altitude. Stop increasing. Some river there. Don't know what it is. I wonder if it opens its mouth to the sea singing, "Dear, dear ocean, here's a kiss from me." Boeing. He's really moving at a good clip, isn't he? 9 nautical miles. 8.5, wow. He really is moving. I'm envious of his speed. Whoops, I accidentally nudged my flight stick. Miles, 8 minutes or so. Look at my flight plan again here. We are currently about 30 minutes out from our destination. Give or take a smudge. Why do we keep tipping to the right? We should be flying left. Stop nosing up, dumbass. Nose down. There you go. It's a lot harder than you think to keep this on a straight and narrow flight. Straight and level, whatever you want to call it. Well, that's creepy. Look, I have no nose on my plane. Nine miles to return. Currently 12:45. You've been in the air about an hour and a half. There she goes, tipping to the right again. Okay, my aileron trim's not off, so I was checking my aileron trim there, you know. Minutes, approximately. What's the GIP say? 5 minutes. Or 5 miles, 1 minute. Okay. Yep. There it goes, tipping to the right again. We must have a wind here that I'm not noticing. Or not realizing. Miles. Or it goes tipping to the right. Why does it keep tipping to the right? I mean, my trim is definitely level. Might as well bring this around now. X. And then while I'm at it, the next waypoint will be 1153. V. You want to go to 282. So it's just going to be ever so slight course correction. There we go, that's all we need. Eight minutes? Really? I think it'll take longer than that, don't you? Oh, okay, so it's 8 minutes for that leg, then 21. Okay, so this is only an 8-minute leg, then the next one's a 21-minute leg. I gotcha. cumulative.
Going to 134.7, Baron 684. Richmond approach, Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Richmond approach, roger. Altimeter 2997.
Oh, I'm tired. Sorry, hit my mic again, I realized. I swear my rudder trim must be off or something. I mean, you can see my aileron trim is fine. My pitch trim I keep fiddling with. Problem is, it's so hard to see sometimes, that little white mark, like exactly where are they trying to indicate that it is, you know what I mean? How did I end up here? I don't know.
Richmond departure, Pacifica 500 is at 2,400, climbing 8,000. Pacifica 500, Richmond departure, roger. Altimeter 2997.
$6,500, dumbass. Baron 288, traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 7,500. Piper Cherokee, report to inside. Piper 816, traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 8,000. Baron, report to inside. Baron 288, contact Washington Centers on 118.75. 118.75 for Baron 288. Piper 816, have the Baron inside. See how we're looking. Pretty damn good. We're gonna turn right before we hit the restricted airspace.
Climb and maintain flight level 180. Climb and maintain
See that red restricted airspace? Yeah, we're not gonna fly into that. It's probably around like an Air Force base or something.
Pacifica 500, contact Washington Center on 118.75. 118.75, Pacifica 500.
We're so close to the beacon now, it don't matter. Listen, what do we need? 1153 is at 299. Whoa! Don't want to be going that high up. Thank you. One 153. Why is that not working? I don't know. How long is this leg? 64 nautical miles. Well, that's why it's not working. Because the beacons are only good for about 60 miles or so.
Contact Richmond approach on 126.4.
Don't wanna.
Going to 126.4. Barrett 64. 34.7. American Pacific 1179er. Richmond approach. Barrett Bravo Tango Zulu 64 with you. Barrett Bravo Tango Zulu 64. Richmond approach. Roger. Current altimeter 299.7.
Can we see the aircraft, or the airport we want yet? Which would be KYLH. I'm going to pause it while I'm looking through this. Never mind. Big Buffalo airstrip. I almost feel obligated to land there.
Barrett 684. Contact Washington Center on 118.
Why the hell would I contact Washington?
118.75 for Barrett 684. Washington Center, Barrett Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. Barrett Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Washington Center, Roger. Current altimeter 299.7. Barrett 684. Contact Washington Center on 135.4. 135.4 for Barrett 684. Washington Center, Barrett Bravo Tango Zulu.
You guys could just say you don't want to see me.
Barrett Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Washington Center, Roger. Current altimeter 299.7.
You could just say, you know, we don't want to see you, and I wouldn't be offended, really. I'm actually going to let myself start coming down a little bit now. 4,500 would be my ideal. $18 minutes before we start our final leg. Our final leg's about 12 minutes long, so it's about a half hour now at this point. start thickening up our fuel a little bit as we come down in altitude.
Washington Center, Mooney, November 5616 with you. Mooney, November 5616, Washington Center, roger.
Oh, closing down too fast again. Bleed off some speed, please.
Cessna 888, turn right heading 185. Turn right heading 185, Cessna 888.
Surprised they didn't tell me about that Baron yet.
Cessna 888, turn left heading 155. Turn left heading 155, Cessna 888.
$16 minutes. That can't be right. Oh, I guess it is. Okay, never mind. Shut up. I don't like myself. I don't like myself either. It's quite a bit breezy, isn't it? I wonder if it has anything to do with the mountains in the area. Might actually be easier to put the GPS on that button rather than the air traffic button.
American Pacific 4010, contact Washington Center on 121.675.
In fact, I'm going to do that.
Washington Center, American Pacific 1179er with you. American Pacific 1179er, Washington Center, roger. Altimeter 2997. Point 121.675, American Pacific 4010.
Whoa!
Cessna 352, contact Washington Center on 118.75. Going to 118.75, Cessna 352.
Yeah, that's cool now. I don't have to push any buttons. I just, or I don't have to lean forward. I just tap the button and done.
Cessna 032, contact Washington Center on 121.675. 121.675, Cessna 032.
Why does my vertical speed keep tanking? Do I have to bump this up? Well, that should be fine. those crosswinds, though, I swear. 14 minutes. The other thing I should have done, now that I'm thinking about it, is I probably should have checked what the frequency is of the airport. So we shall pull up my map window. Look at that. It's beautiful. Ish. Yeah, see, we were well off path here. We kind of screwed up on our waypoint, but oh well, whatever. So 385 would be our non-directional beacon. So that'd be for the ADF. 109.2. Why it doesn't put this on the printout, I don't know. But Lynchburg is 109.2. And that pen is dead. Let's grab a pencil then. 109.2. This will probably be cut out too. You just won't know it. Until all of a sudden the camera will go plink. What? .385.0. So yeah, let's try that. This, we want to be... Wait, why is it... Oh, look at that. 385.0. Look at that. That's nice. I like that. Oh, and I should probably now shut this back off so you don't have that stupid window in a window thing. Beautiful. Put that back. Okay, guys. I tried moving my ADF a little bit. See if I can figure that out. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Ugh. Got to shift to get comfortable in the chair. Into a cloud we go. And I guess what we should do is I want N2, but it won't let me use N2, so fuck it. Is it because N2 over here is shut off? No, it shouldn't be. I don't know. nearest airport list. Do we have KYLH yet?
American Pacific 1179er. Contact Washington Center on 121.675.
Nope.
121.675 for American Pacific 1179er.
Because I want to know what's the ATIS for Lynchburg.
Washington Center, Airwave 76 with you, flight level 250. Airwave 76, Washington Center, roger.
How much longer? 10 minutes.
Cessna 040, contact Washington Center on 121.675. Baron 684, contact Washington Center on 121.675.
Affirmative.
121.675, Baron 684. Washington Center, Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684 with you. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684, Washington Center, roger. Current altimeter 299.7. Washington Center, Cessna November 33040.
Wow.
130,000. Cessna November 330.
That's pretty high up for a Cessna.
Center, roger. Altimeter 299.7.
Wait, why are we still off the line left?
November 98264 with 10,500.
I don't know.
Cessna November 98264 Washington Center, roger. Current altimeter 299.7.
It says that we're distance tracking is... Our track is 296. We're supposed to be heading at 298, and I've got this.
Cessna
It's
299.
299.
Traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 10,500. Cessna
Fuck it, we're going close enough.
report them in sight. Cessna 264, traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at 13,000. Cessna Caravan, report them in sight. Cessna 040, traffic in sight.
Look at this. We got my hand's completely off the stick right now, and I've got it perfectly balanced. We're neither gaining nor losing. And before you accuse me of cheating, my autopilot is off. Look at that. That's just damn near perfect right there.
Cessna 040, traffic alert, 11 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 10,500. Cessna Caravan, report them in sight. Cessna 264, traffic alert, 6 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 13,000. Cessna Caravan, report them in sight. Cessna 040, have the Cessna Caravan in sight. Cessna 264, traffic in sight. Cessna 032, contact Richmond approach on 132.85.
I'm a little on the cold side here.
132.85 for Cessna 032.
Back here say 21. It's currently 21 outside and 66 inside.
Cessna November 8032, Washington.
Are you getting motion sick? It's a real shame.
299.7. Cessna 032, contact Richmond approach on 132.85. Cessna 264, contact Washington Center on 135.4. Going to 135.4, Cessna 264.
Sorry about that little bit of a jarring transition, but I just realized, because I'm an idiot, that all this time you haven't been able to see all of my screen. You've only been seeing...
November 5616 with you.
Oh.
November 5616, Washington Center. Roger.
I'm talking here.
Mooney 616, contact Washington Center on 127.925.
You've only been seeing a window of what I would... Oh, god damn it, shut up.
Mooney 616.
You only saw a window of what I was seeing. So, like, when I was sitting here with my natural head position, you wouldn't see the turn coordinator. So now you will. Because, like, okay, like, this whole time I've been staring at my engine in the bottom left corner of the screen, and you've been seeing instead something like that, instead of like that, the way you should have been. So, yeah, that's been fixed now. Sorry about it being screwed up for all this time.
American Pacific 2991, contact Washington Center on 127.925.
Actually, hold that thought.
127.925, American Pacific 2991. Baron 684, contact Washington Center on 127.925.
I don't want to talk to those people.
127.925, Fort Baron 684. Washington Center, Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684, with you, 4,700. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684, Washington Center, roger. Current altimeter 2997.
Itchy shoulder is itchy. Our last turn.
Washington Center, airway 3289er, with flight level 290.
We have to
Airway
turn this to
3289er, Washington Center, roger.
109.2, I think. And that'll be at 195. I don't know, is our ADF even working correctly? I thought I heard a dog bark. What the hell?
Washington Center, Mooney, November 75088, with you, 13,500. Mooney, November 7.
I guess I'll turn it on.
Washington Center, roger. Altimeter 2997.
Does ADF use that? Possibly, I don't know. 7 miles. That just spun around, whatever good that is. Now, I think the green arrow always will point to where the non-directional beacon is. Possibly. Not exactly sure.
Airwave 3289er, contact Washington Center on 121.675. 121.675 for Airwave 3289er.
Three miles till our turn. You know what? I don't think there's anyone who would fault me for turning now. So, N, X, N, V.
With you, flight level 240. World travel 5865, Washington.
And we have to go to 195. Wink. There's that green arrow moved again. Oh, it's getting really confused, isn't it?
Baron, November 902-136 with you. Baron, November 902-136, Washington Center. Roger. Altimeter 29997.
40 nautical miles? That can't be right. I mean, the 40 nautical miles might be right, but there's no way in hell that's 99 minutes away. .34 nautical miles. That's the 38. So the VOR is obviously not at the airport. Okay, that's telling me that it can see the ADF, for whatever that's worth. Don't want to hear the damn thing beeping. Or not the ADF, the non-directional beacon. Can I contact the airport yet?
136, contact Washington Center on 121.675. 121.675, Baron 136.
KLH.
Lynchburg Tower, Baron, Bravo Tango Zulu 64 is type Baron, 6 miles south of Victor Alpha 0.
Holy shit!
Transition. Baron, Bravo Tango Zulu 684, transition approved. Report clear of Lynchburg Tower airspace. Maintain all navigation.
Look how close we are to the ground.
Will report clear. Baron, Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Lynchburg Tower, Baron, Bravo Tango Zulu 684 to land. Baron, Bravo Tango Zulu 684, Lynchburg Tower, fly straight, runway 22, altimeter 29997. Make straight in, runway 22, Baron 684.
Okay. Important questions. One, where the fuck is the airport? And two, how are we just gonna fly straight in? Important question number 3. How the fuck did I almost smash into the ground? Well, that's not my airport. It's an airport, but not the one I want. If you guys would like to give me some directions.
Lynchburg Tower, Baron, Bravo Tango Zulu 684 is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions.
Dead ahead.
Baron 684, airport is 12 o'clock, 27 miles.
Yep, 27 miles. Outstanding. I almost feel like we should make this zoom in a little bit more. 10 miles? 15 miles? Well, there's the airport. Whoops. Sorry. Well, my passengers are now sick. Does anyone see the airport? Still about 24 miles out. Oh boy. What have I got myself into? This is not going to be a nice, easy landing like my other airports. We can afford to burn a little bit of fuel. We're on our final. What the hell is our altitude? Just about 4,000 now. That says we have 56% fuel. Why does it say we have... Oh, wow, look, we only do have 56% fuel. Okay. Oh my god, I can't see a damn thing. We're gonna die! Don't tell me I'll be in fog this entire time. Because I will not last if I have to fly in this the whole time. Why the hell are we climbing anyway? Nose down, I said, damn you. Oh! What the hell?
Baron 684 cleared to land. Runway 22.
Sorry, guys.
Cleared to land. Runway 22. Baron 684.
I don't know what the hell happened, but somehow my joystick got stuck on. Does anyone...
Lynchburg Tower. Baron Bravo Tango 76.
There it is.
Is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport. Baron 684 airport is 11 o'clock. 9 miles.
Okay, so what happened was... Oh, shit. I don't know how, but somehow what had happened was that my joystick got stuck on, that my joystick was controlling my trim. So every time I went to go move my joystick, it would also adjust the trim, and basically I wouldn't get anywhere. Don't know how that happened, but it did. Is that actually the airport? So I had to exit the game, reload the game. It's very scary. Which runway is it? Is it the left one? I don't know. I guess what I should be doing is I should be lining this up. Then my little orange triangle is lined up in the yellow triangle, and that will just guide me in. That seems like cheating to me. Oh. White over white. Too high. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's think about this. Runway 22, you approach from the 22 vector, right? So I have to go like that. Okay. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. We got this, guys. There's the runway. I see the runway, so let's make a slight left turn here. Can't see the runway still because we're too high up. Okay, I'm going to turn a little bit more to the left. I want to go perpendicular to the runway right now. Just to get me lined up faster. There we go. Now we're lined up on the runway. Everything's full of hot. All our trims are back to the standard position. Yellow and red. Or white and red, we're not yet dead. Flaps are full. Gear is down. We're just over the ground here because, again, the runway is 1,000 feet for all intents and purposes. How are we already still too high up? We are well off the guide slope here. White and red. Shit. Okay, here we go. Bleed off the speed, bleed off the speed, bleed off the speed. Little left rudder, little left rudder. Here we go. We're down. We're down. We got this, guys. We got it by the ass.
Baron 684, exit runway when able.
Will do, bud. Will do. That was scary.
Baron 684, contact ground on 121.9er. Going to 121.9er.
Oh, boy.
Baron 684. Lynchburg ground, Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Request taxi to parking. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684. Taxi to General Aviation Parking via taxiway Delta Charlie.
10-4.
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking using taxiway Delta Charlie. Baron Bravo Tango Zulu 684.
I got a great idea. Let's not try that again. This getting stuck really screwed me. It really did. basically a fucking gravel pit. There we are, guys. We made it. Yay! Until next time.